Hello, friends. I'm Dr. John, and I've just turned 60. After more than 3 decades working with people our age, I've discovered something fascinating. Sometimes the most powerful solutions for our health come from the simplest things in life. Have you ever wondered if there's a small leaf in your garden that could help tackle diabetes, stress, or those sleepless nights? I still vividly recall an afternoon when a patient sat across from me, sighing, "Doc, I'm exhausted from checking my blood sugar every day, taking pills and worrying about every bite I eat." That moment stuck with me. It led me to a natural ally, peppermint leaves. Today, I want to share that story with you so you can decide for yourself. Could a cup of peppermint tea change the way you live each day? Have you ever felt worn out because your blood sugar keeps swinging up and down like a roller coaster that never stops? Many of my patients tell me they feel like they're stuck in a game where their body is always one step ahead, and they're left chasing, worrying about every meal and every number on their glucose meter. I understand that feeling. I've seen hundreds of people living with diabetes day in and day out. But then, something seemingly small brought about big changes. Peppermint leaves. Picture this: a food that doesn't spike your blood sugar when you eat it, one that lets you enjoy a meal without dread. Peppermint is that kind of gift. With a glycemic index close to zero, it's like a gentle friend, always there without adding any burden. Whether you're in the pre-diabetes stage or have been managing this condition for years, peppermint can help keep your body balanced. I vividly recall Susan, a 62-year-old woman, strong but constantly anxious about her erratic blood sugar. During one visit, she sighed, "Doc, I'm so tired. I'm scared of every meal, the pills, and those fluctuating numbers on my meter." Her words showed me she wasn't just physically drained. Her spirit was overwhelmed too. I suggested something simple. Try adding a few peppermint leaves to her lunch salad or sipping a small cup of peppermint tea after dinner. To my surprise, just a few weeks later, she called me, her voice full of hope. "Doc, I don't feel trapped in that stressful spiral anymore. My blood sugar's more stable and I feel lighter too." That's when I realized that sometimes the solution isn't in expensive pills, but right in the little garden out back. Science backs this up. 2. Studies show peppermint not only helps stabilize blood sugar after meals, but also supports the body in using insulin more effectively. To me, that's not just medical evidence. It's a confirmation of a deeper belief. Nature still holds countless secrets to help us live healthier lives. And peppermint, simple yet powerful, is one of those secrets. In our bodies, there's a smoldering fire that many of us don't even notice. It doesn't blaze up into a roaring flame, but it quietly chips away at us. This is inflammation. I often tell my patients, inflammation is like a small fire burning in your house. At first, no one pays attention, but if left unchecked, it can consume everything. Thankfully, nature has given us a remarkable ally to help put out this fire: peppermint leaves. Within those small, vibrant green leaves lies a treasure trove of powerful compounds: menthol, flavonoids, and antioxidants. They act like tiny firefighters, slipping into your cells to soothe the silent inflammation. I recall a small study that showed compounds in peppermint can reduce markers of inflammation in people with type 2 diabetes. But I don't just trust numbers and charts. I believe in real people and real stories. Take Robert, a 68-year-old patient of mine. He came to me looking burdened. "Doc, I'm exhausted lately, and my blood sugar spikes every time I'm stressed." I suggested he try sipping a cup of peppermint tea in the evening, like a small ritual to close out the day. Just a few weeks later, he returned with a gentle smile. "Not only is my blood sugar more stable, but I feel so much lighter in spirit too." Have you ever felt that? When your body isn't weighed down by the hidden fire of inflammation, your mind feels clearer, calmer. I believe that every sip of peppermint tea is more than just a drink. It's a whisper from nature. "Let me help you heal." Sometimes, what we need isn't the complexity of modern medicine, but the simple gift of a green leaf from the garden. As we step into our 50s and 60s, we start to realize that the greatest pressures don't just come from our bodies, but from our minds. I've met so many patients who describe their thoughts as a tangled ball of yarn. The more they try to unravel it, the messier it gets. Stress, anxiety, sleeplessness. These uninvited friends seem to become part of life. But here's the fascinating thing. Peppermint can be a gentler friend, one that steps in to soothe. I still think of Robert, a patient I've known for years. He used to complain, "Doc, I lie down in bed, but my mind just spins, endlessly churning. Every morning I wake up feeling like I've been fighting all night." Hearing this, I suggested something simple. Each evening, brew a cup of peppermint tea, let its cool, fresh aroma fill the room, and sip it slowly. A few weeks later, he called me, his voice full of relief. "Doc, for the first time in years, I slept through the night." Peppermint contains compounds that calm the nervous system, like a gentle hand on your shoulder, whispering, "Breathe, let it go." For many of us at this age, sleep isn't just rest. It's a gateway to renewal, a chance for the body to heal itself. I believe a cup of peppermint tea before bed doesn't just help you sleep better. It creates a small ritual, a moment to pause, to cherish yourself after a long day. Have you ever wondered what truly brings us peace? Sometimes it's not a lavish vacations or a strong pill, but simply the breath of peppermint, gentle, unassuming, yet powerful enough to guide you into a deep, restful sleep. There's a saying I often share with my patients. If you want to live long, take care of your heart. If you want to live joyfully, take care of your eyes and your skin. And surprisingly, peppermint, that little leaf we often think of as just a seasoning, can help nurture all three. Many of my older patients come to me with a common worry: high cholesterol, fluctuating blood pressure, blood vessels that aren't as smooth as they used to be. They often sigh, "Doc, my heart feels tired." I share a simple image with them. Picture your blood vessels as roads. If they're clear and open, your heart can navigate life's journey with ease. Peppermint is like a quiet worker, helping clear away the debris. Its compounds can support lower bad cholesterol, reduce triglycerides, and improve blood flow, so your heart beats steadily and strongly. But peppermint doesn't stop there. The vitamin A in its leaves is like a double gift. It nourishes your eyes, helping you keep your vision sharp so you can still read a book or see the faces of loved ones with warmth. It also cares for your skin, so when you look in the mirror, you see a vibrant, youthful version of yourself. I remember a female patient who laughed and told me, "Doc, I don't know if it's the peppermint tea, but my skin looks brighter, with fewer wrinkles. My daughter says I look years younger." You see, sometimes beauty and health don't come from extravagant things, but from the simplest ones. A single peppermint leaf can help keep your heart strong, your eyes clear, and your skin radiant. Aren't those the things we all wish for? When we're young, we rarely think about our breathing or our stomach. But once you cross 50, you realize that breathing deeply with ease and enjoying food with good digestion are two of life's greatest gifts. I often hear patients say, "Doc, if I can just breathe freely and have a calm stomach, my whole day feels so much lighter." That's exactly why I cherish peppermint so much. The cool, refreshing scent of peppermint doesn't just awaken your senses, it opens up your airways. I think of Linda, a 65-year-old patient who, every winter, struggled with a sore throat and short, uneasy breaths. When I suggested she try peppermint tea in the evenings, she came back a few months later with a bright smile. "Doc, I'm not worried about the cold season anymore. I breathe easier, and colds don't bother me as much." The feeling of drawing in a fresh, clean breath, with lungs full and at ease, is a gift we often take for granted until it's gone. When it comes to digestion, peppermint is a subtle ally. Have you ever sat down to a delicious meal only to end up bloated or heavy afterward? Peppermint soothes those discomforts. Adding a few fresh peppermint leaves to a salad or mixing them into yogurt not only brightens the flavor, but also helps your stomach work smoothly and effortlessly. For many of my older patients, it's been a lifesaver for chronic constipation, a problem they're often hesitant to mention, but quietly endure. You see, just one small green leaf can bring easier breathing and a settled stomach. Sometimes true comfort in life doesn't come from grand changes, but from simply eating and breathing with ease each day. And peppermint, in its quiet simplicity, delivers that seemingly small but profoundly meaningful gift. Many people hear me talk about peppermint and ask, "Doc, where do I even start? Is it complicated?" I usually smile and say, sometimes the best things come from the simplest steps. You don't need a lab or some expensive superfood, just a few peppermint leaves in your daily routine. One of the easiest ways is to toss fresh peppermint into a salad. Its cool, refreshing flavor not only makes the dish more enticing, but also aids digestion. Or try chopping some leaves and mixing them into yogurt after dinner. It's tasty and gentle on your stomach. Some of my patients even chew a single peppermint leaf after a meal, keeping their breath fresh and supporting oral health. But my favorite, and the one many of my patients love, is a cup of peppermint tea. Picture this. In the evening, when the day's noise has faded, you simmer a handful of fresh peppermint leaves in water and pour it into a cup. Add a few drops of fresh lemon juice, and the cool, soothing aroma fills the air, like a gentle embrace for your soul. Lemon, packed with vitamin C, pairs perfectly with peppermint, creating a powerful duo that fights inflammation and helps your body heal. I often tell my patients, give yourself just 5 minutes a day, that's all it takes, to sit with a cup of peppermint tea. In that moment, you're not just drinking tea, you're giving your body and mind a chance to rest and renew. It's a small ritual, but it can transform how you feel about your health and your life. Dear friends, through all these stories and experiences, I believe that peppermint is more than just an herb. It's a gentle reminder that health often comes from the simplest things. At this stage of life, the most precious thing isn't chasing complex solutions but finding balance and peace in each day. A cup of peppermint tea or a dish with a touch of its fresh green flavor might just be the key to a lighter, more joyful life. If you found today's video valuable, I hope you'll share it with loved ones. Who knows, they might be searching for a small change to transform their lives too. Please drop a comment below and share your experiences or how you've been using peppermint. I'd be thrilled to hear your story. And if you want to keep exploring nature's secrets with me, hit the subscribe button for Thrive Long Life. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.